Woohoo.
We, however, cannot find any gifts right now.
Nope, not so much.
So let me delete that
Gonna
one
have
where
to
you
woof.
said your name.
I got one.
Gonna jump, nothing there. I'm just randomly hopping just to see if I pick up something. Oh, two.
You son of a.
Gun. Just to see if son of a baker's wife. I don't know.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Okay, I'm trying to find.
oh, one. Think it's slim pickings though, for real.
I don't see any.
I'm not catching any, huh?
Nope.
So usually, this is my little secret, and now I'm telling the world. The last place I check is I do a diagonal X,
Mm-hmm.
and like if you have the squares turned on your map to show you the zones,
Yeah.
I hit on the diagonal in the middle of those sections, like so on the diagonal between the corners, I'll land and then I'll check. And sometimes you find them there, and sometimes you don't. But they see, and then also doing a cross, usually around between the 4 and the 5. I don't know why people like. I don't know everybody as anal as I am doing these things. I usually do the grid, and I think you do too. You do a grid, don't you? Or do you just hop?
I just. I kind of. Okay, so I go to the map
Yeah,
and I like kind of go along the middle of the outer first one
right.
and hop around through there and then
Oh, I'm anal. I'll do every 60 miles up. I'll go north. I'll start bottom right hand corner and I'll jump every 60 miles and I try to be 30 miles off the side, right? So you get the side and then top and bottom
I
and
just
of
found
course to the
3.
left. See? It works.
It works.
But it's tedious
It
and you
is.
jump a lot.
Yep. But we're drinking, so
It don't much matter.
it
It makes it
really.
that much more doable.
2 more? Yeah.
Oh, is that a box? Oh, I land right next to a box. There you go. Why can't I land there though?
Okay.
It's too close to the water's edge.
Nice, level 6.
All right, let's check this corner. And sometimes the bottom middle along the edge too will give you, fine. But, I don't know how well they've picked over this. Like you said, it is Kingdom 52. Is PS1 still a
I,
order? Holy
yep.
bottom middle, I just found 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Things have certainly changed since then. Now, I mean, what's the biggest order out there now?
Uh,
It's like,
I think it's SW and Hit Squad and Perverted Minions are like the big orders now.
hmm,
Yeah, I'm not finding any more again.
that's all right. They'll renew here in another hour hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, I'd say total, because I'll take them off. And another hour and 17 minutes. And then it's anywhere between, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes, depending. You know, I used to be so crazy with this when I first started
Yeah.
that I wrote times down. I wrote the finish time. And then I would sit and I would check. Like I was obsessed. And I would check and I'm like, okay, it's roughly between this time and this time, and they would pop up, you know. And so then once I got to know the schedule a bit, it kind of, now I don't keep track on paper. I just like kind of guesstimate it. And I'm like, all right, this is how it used to work. Let's see if it still works that way. And you know, Polarian doesn't change much. They can't even do an upgrade, right? So chances are things are pretty much the same. And I used to set my alarm for that too, to get up and just hit, and I'd have a competition with my order and who would get the most. And that's where I perfected my double hero strikes. I was like, oh, 2 heroes, yeah. Thought I was smart, but remember, this is back in the day when I'm like level 28, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how to set up my troops and the fact that I studied every troop, but I certainly can hit the packages. First, I didn't even know. Actually, when they first come out, I didn't know you could find them using the watchtower.
Oh no.
And I was manually searching for them, right? I'm like, oh, this stinks. I'm not doing this. And then when I realized that they showed up as alphas, duh, I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I think somebody's like taking them all.
I'm marching to I'm 48 seconds out. I should have just jumped. Oh, there's another one. I'm jumping. Because I'm not waiting a minute and 13 seconds for my guy to get back. I'll boost him. It's like now in hindsight, right? Looking back and look how you do like the level 7, 8, and 9 tiles, right? You stay in the home sit and you get so used to scouting for them and you send your troops out, and yet there's people that still go and sit by them.
Oh gosh, that drives me crazy.
I'm like, why? Like, your troops can't march that far? What's wrong? Do you remember the day of like when you were so small that it took forever to clear a level 1 tile?
Yeah, I do.
And it's like, or better yet, you know, you haven't started buying stuff yet, right? And you go and you hit something and you can't finish hitting it because you're out of stamina. And so you're waiting for your stamina to regenerate so you can go finish hitting your darn thing that you were hitting, and somebody else kills it.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, shit. I remember in the beginning, and it was before they started the route map, right? And I didn't have the extra boosts and whatnot to be jumping all over. And I was walking, you know, 30 miles out or 3 minutes out, however far that was, right? But it took 3 minutes for that slow ass to walk out there just to hit it. 3 minutes. And then you're waiting 3 minutes for him to come back. And I did it relentlessly. I
Yeah,
can't ever imagine doing that now, you know? It's like I'm so spoiled with route map and
I remember those days. I stayed up all freaking night trying to get the
yeah.
doggone whatever gem or rune I was trying to get.
Oh, and forget it. You already know my story with the whole I didn't understand the armor stuff, and I'm like, why is it different colors? And and I'm like, wait, I just transformed, right? But what did I do? It disappeared. Did
Yeah,
they
where'd
just
it
take
go?
my
Where'd it
mats?
go?
Where'd it go? Like, I don't know what I just did, but I don't want to lose the stuff I had, so I'll stop right now, right? Like, I don't know.
It's all a learning curve.
It really was.
Marco, did you just kind of figure things out on your own, or did you have somebody showing you?
Figure it out on my own, I think.
Oh,
What do you
By
think the stupidest
by
mistake
getting
ever was?
it and when I start my the game, I was farming a bit, and I got pissed when I was level 15 and somebody hit me and all my tiles and empty my me.
What did you do? So in my first order, we were in the bottom right hand corner of the map, right? We were nowhere near DES. I didn't even ever venture up there, right? And one of my teammates come back and like, there's these things up there you can hit, and it takes a lot of stamina, but they give great stuff, right? And I'm like, where? And I go and I see this whole grassy area. It's this whole other world with all these big things, and I'm like, wow. So, to go up and you hit it, and it's like, shit, I didn't do anything to it, right? And then you heavy hit it, and it's like, oh my God, I just depleted, and it's like us now hitting heavy hit on a grand alpha, right? You don't even do 1% damage. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not hitting these things. They're eating up my stamina. It took me a while before I went back up to the forest and started like hanging out. And then the stupid people that fucking hit you on your tiles, and you're like, hey, you're having kingdom war, and your own kingdom hits you off a tile. Dude, I'm on your side. Oh, I didn't look. Seriously?
Or they say, oh, like Balls used to do. He used to go around and hit people in our kingdom getting ready for Kingdom Wars off of tiles. So
Right, if you weren't
wouldn't,
shielded.
yeah, if they weren't shielded, so we didn't get the other kingdom points.
Yeah, I remember that. It
Was
was
it
like a routine.
Delicious? What was her
Yeah,
damn name?
so many. One was Red Delicious, right? And
Yes, she was. That was her job. That was her job.
she got into a pissing contest with the master of my order, and because he wouldn't drop his shield, she started hitting my tiles, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Well, you're in his order. I can't hit him, so I'm gonna hit something. I said, I didn't do shit to you, and I'm not part of whatever that is. She didn't care.
Whew.
Who are you broadcasting us to?
Uh,
Anybody who wants to come in and listen.
yeah.
Don't we know Olaf the Berserker?
Yeah, he actually was over in Balls's order for a minute, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
Oh, and Bossman, is this like K7? Oh no, Luke's in here too? Oh, Lordy.
a whole bunch of people are in here.
Oh, okay, now I'm gonna get all stage fright and shit.
Stop.
You should have told him, don't join the link, just come into voice. Yeah, I think I'm just taking spins around here. I'm going to the forest and see what damage I can do there, if any. Otherwise, I'll resort to apostates for now. Did you all jump back to Home Kingdom?
I did, but
Because I don't see no green
but there's
specks on my
nothing
map.
here. But there's nothing here either. So
Well,
there's
there's
that.
alphas over here, so I'm gonna start hitting some
Yeah, I'm
alphas
gonna
to
go do
get some
that
points.
until the dang.
Things repopulate.
Yes.
Did your OVO point update it?
Let's see.
Not on my side.
Not yet.
Oh, there's
We're
lots
still
of
at
alphas.
360.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's past the time.
Okay.
Marco, are your rivals sleeping?
Yep.
Where are they at? Where's your rival from?
78. You heard it?
Yeah, 78. I was looking at the kingdoms map, and I'm surprised they're only up to 192. Like, did they slow down, or are they still making new ones? Because I went there and looked at the biggest order,
Well, they probably slowed
and
down because they're not doing any damn updates.
because the order that's there is pretty huge, and I was like, that no, if this was the newest kingdom, they wouldn't be here yet. It wouldn't be that high. Somebody had to be like 6 months, right, before you can jump to a newly formed kingdom.
I think it's 3 months.
Is it 3? Well, some big
Could be
order went over
6.
there and dominated. I don't remember anybody doing that in K170.
No. Balls was the big order, and
Yeah,
Nordo, but they don't do shit. They still lose every damn thing.
really. You still have Queen's Landing over there?
Yep, I've got 2 or 3 sits over there.
So if we ever want a vacation, we can just hop on
Yep,
over
we
and do
can
work while we're
we can
there.
go over there. I've got plenty of sits to work on over there. We've got sits every damn place.
I noticed. I was like, she must have gotten bored because they're freaking everywhere in K7.
Well,
Like
so
every turn I
on
make it's a
in
bat sit, and I'm like, shit.
so in K7 I put sits on all the wanderer spots so I could clear them.
Gotcha.
And I cleared them for, other people to get them, and then put all the farm towns in as the masters so they could earn OVO resources.
Right.
So, there.
I was completely out of 1 hour safe conduct. So I go in and look today, I have like 92. I'm like, where'd they come from? Like I haven't bought any, so something
1 hour safe conduct. So we probably got them.
Dominion?
Yeah, I think there was one of those. God, I can't think. Damn wine.
Because okay, I hear
Are
you.
you still on the first glass?
No,
Oh
I'm on
no,
the
I'm sure
second
she's
glass.
not.
No, I'm on the second glass.
And they're pretty big glasses. She never picks a
Yeah,
small
no.
glass.
And I
Oh my
don't,
God.
so it's like this, and then I put it up to here. I'm like very generous with it.
Yeah, because before she got those, she was using like a tumbler, and I'm like, what? Like she's serious.
One of those events from Dominion was giving safe conducts. I remember
Because
seeing
I
it.
used all mine the last OVO, so last week I didn't have any. So I was like, well, heck, all right, I guess I can farm when I get lazy
Woohoo!
and don't want to do anything else.
But we never get lazy.
No, that's true. But I kind of gotten really accustomed to the two arenas.
Yes. And to
It
having
makes it a
easy
little.
opponents.
Yeah, it's been nice because we're not going haywire on assailants, apostates, and yielding. I
Yeah.
think I yielded 2 rounds last week.
Yeah.
Um, and I usually do that like when I'm signing off for the night. I'll go and just set up. But these guys don't even have a clean forest. Like they're not like they used to be.
No. What's their power now? Hold on. As soon as this alpha's done, I'll check.
I have to go let the dog out and I can check. I just have to remember to pull her in before the sprinklers goes off because otherwise I get a wet dog because she likes to go play in the sprinklers.
Okay, let's do
They're not on yet.
this.
Go. I have to say I'm feeling a little buzzy and I'm only halfway down my glass. I don't remember the last time I had a alcoholic beverage because I somehow learned that I can hang out and I don't have to have liquid courage. But it is
Yeah.
nice to have a drink.
Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Oh, PS1 is
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. That went way out of my thoughts.
7.2 trillion power. Wow, that's
Wow.
way down.
Yeah.
Didn't they used to be like,
I mean, back in the day, I would, when we were, of course, a lot smaller and less studies, but they were still like, 10, 12, 15. I mean, they were big.
so either they
I
moved
think everybody,
around?
I think everybody, like, well, it's changed over now so many times. A lot of people from PS1, like there's one woman, Enyo,
Yeah,
was
I remember
PS1,
you
and
used
then
to talk
she,
about her a lot.
yeah, she went somewhere else, but so did, there was that woman that her name started with an N that Balls was talking to that had got us into PS1 way back. And they all kind of went to this other order. I don't remember. It's so long ago now what that was. But and
Hmm.
then there was that one woman that they all didn't like to talk to, but I didn't mind talking to her. I don't remember her name either. That's what happens when you take a year and a half off. You just purge it all.
You just purged all the memories.
Yeah. Purged it all. I don't remember shit. Remember when I came back, I barely remember how to play. I kept saying to Marco, I don't know. I bought the chest. I don't have it. He's like, go into items. Oh yeah, I got to open it. I'm like, I didn't get no. I'm like, it didn't add anything. He's like, you got to open it, Mac. I'm like, oh shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, I purged this game pretty hard.
I think you have to do that every now and then.
Yeah, because then you find yourself I never thought I'd wander back, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to hit a few things. Why not? It was nice and relaxing. And of all days I come on, you're hitting me up. And I'm like, well, shit, that's
Haha,
funny.
Nax on. I Marco, tell her. I told her every like at least once a week we would check to see if she had logged on.
Yep.
It
Mac
was funny because
Mac was
when
on
I,
2 weeks ago. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, no,
We
well,
would
so
check.
When Rose reached out to me and said, come on, just come play a little, no obligations. I'll give you a town. And I said, yeah, I couldn't bring mine because I was tagged, I'm being watched,
I'm being watched.
and and so I played, of course, that spare account, and I would never do that again. I mean, if I would leave and come back, I'm gonna leave and come back to NAC because playing another town and investing that money, you don't ever get that money back, and it's not your town, you know? So that was a learning experience too. I don't regret it. It's just when
I'm
I got back
sh-
to NAC and NAC was so outdated, that was a lot for
that
me to
sucks.
handle.
I think it's probably more the time than anything
Yeah,
for you
yeah.
because I'm pretty sure Rose would give you that town
Oh,
if you said,
she would have. Yeah. and I couldn't take it. Well, she told me you don't spend
But
any money, it's loaded, but
your
I can't do
conscience
that.
won't let you do it.
No, I couldn't. I was like, I got to put money into this. She's let me use this, you know. There's no way I'm going to take advantage of somebody like that. I mean, because you know how
Yes.
quick you go through stuff in this.
And you're a good person, so you won't do that.
Yeah. So, and then the other part is I never want to have to do something twice again.
Right.
Going through and doing foreign studies for the second time or making the Adamas gems for a second time, that
Screw
was just that was one time too many, even two times too many. It was just
Okay, so Lost Gifts won't be out again for another hour. And somebody is one hitting the alphas, so
yeah. I am.
oh, you fucker.
I didn't hit, I'm right near you, but I didn't hit the ones next to you yet.
Not yet. I saw someone doing it. I
No,
was like, damn it.
I'm going all around. I'm just hitting. But when you said that, I looked and I see you right there, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, it's me. But don't worry, I won't hit the two that are right next to you.
All
No,
right.
no, I went away from you. I'm above you now.
Okay.
I'm going up. Someone's one hitting alphas. Yeah, me. Because I'm so spoiled now. Like the only way I can single hit is if I'm putting on a recorder,
Yeah.
you know, and then walking away from the game. Otherwise, it's like heavy hit all the way. Just
Yeah.
hit.
And during OVO, why would you want to hit?
Because I don't have a lot of stamina, and so I mean, yeah,
She's trying to
stamina.
make the best of
Yeah.
a low stamina situation.
Did you
Exactly.
spend all the stamina you got from the big pack?
They didn't give her
I didn't
step.
get stamina because I didn't go all the way to the end.
Why not?
Because it was too much.
No, it was not.
Okay, Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah,
Why don't
next
you
time
log
ask Marco.
Let me give you my logins and you can buy it for me.
Okay, tell me next time.
You fucker.
And give me your address. I'll go see you home.
Look, ass.
I want to drive your golf cart.
No, 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 no. Do you remember I looked on the maps on Google Maps and it said no route
No, I never saw that
available?
picture.
You would not know what to do with yourself if I made my way to Canada. You would
I
know.
think he's turning red right now. Because I blushed. I blushed, so I don't know. Marco, I can admit I blushed. Because I know I'll be like, oh no, this is trouble. Can't do this.
This is trouble.
this is oh boy, I see that librarian coming. I'm gonna get hurt in a good way, but hurt. No, I'll stop. That's a tequila. Holy shit. Funny thing about tequila, it can be really fun or it could be really bad. Like you could, you know, I can be funny and have a good time, but boy, don't piss me off because it's a whole other ball game.
Whew.
Tequila says, we're not standing for that. And it goes total opposite way. And I have to take my bad ass home.
Let me see. How many people would I have to go see? Marco,
Oh, God. You got Marco
Balls,
and Balls, Rose.
Rose. Yeah, I'd
Who
have to
else?
find a way to meet up with all of you.
And somehow you'd have to circumvent around through California to see B Man.
Yeah.
Ball and Rose are nearer, right?
I think
Balls is closer to you than Rose. Rose is on the other side of Canada.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she's on the Rocky Mountain side. You
But I
know,
have
On
a
over
British
there.
feeling
Columbia?
She's she's like north of she's like straight up from me. I don't know, right across the border, I guess north of Montana. She's that side of Canada. She's the west side of Canada. You're on the east side of Canada.
Yeah, I was sure Rose was in Ontario, near Balls.
No, no, she's gone to visit and she goes to her sister is like somewhere on the east side, and she's originated from the east side, but she's over in the west. You know, I don't know the provinces. That's why I'm referring direction wise because yeah, I don't know. But no, she's like
No,
and
in the mountain, it's like British Columbia.
yeah, you're talking Canadian to me,
Yeah, I
man. I
don't
don't
know.
know. I was gonna say you're talking Greek, but no, you're speaking Canadian, and I don't know my geography that well for
Okay.
Canada. But I do know she's in my same time zone. She's in the Mountain Standard Time zone.
Yep.
And right now I'm just an hour behind her because
No,
Arizona doesn't
I'm
change.
around 6 hour drive from Balls.
Oh, okay.
If he's still near Toronto.
Yeah, I don't think he's moved. I think he's still in his same place.
Yeah, I think he's gonna stay where he's at.
But
So
I
I
know
feel like,
Rose met Balls finally.
oh, they
They
did.
hung out. Yeah,
That's
they hung
cool.
out. So they're like kindred spirits.
I feel
And
like if I went up there and like went somewhere close to Marco and Balls, Rose would come and hang out.
she would. I bet she would. I still think we all should meet up in Vegas.
Same. I've been lobbying for that for what, how many years have we been talking?
Yeah, it's been
That was
2019
one of
since
our first
2019.
conversations.
Yeah, man, go to Vegas.
We need to
Find
all
some
go to
houses of
Vegas.
ill repute. Find some houses of ill repute, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, kind of stuff.
It has to have Wi-Fi so we can all play Thrones at the same time.
The same
Yeah.
time. On the phone. Yeah.
Has to be set up for gaming. That would be awesome if we found an Airbnb that was like totally set up for multiple gaming.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
it would be. Hell, even set up like, I wouldn't want to give Polarium any credit. I was gonna say, do a throne convention.
Well,
But
Plarium
I
needs
wouldn't
to give
want
us
all
an
them.
update before we do some shit like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to give them credit for that. They're not. Now I'm encroaching on Lone Wolf. I got to move away. I hit an alpha right behind where he's hitting. I'm like, oh no, too close. Got to leave him some alphas
Is he still
because I'm
hitting?
just. Yeah, he's still hitting.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still hitting. I left him alone. I'm going down the other way now. Trying not to encroach.
Twist of Fate checkpoint. How did that happen?
Hitting alphas.
Okay.
Hitting the alpha. I think it's alphas, fours, and ones, maybe. But stick with the alphas, you'll get there quicker.
Right.
Because that's what I kept having to clear. So somebody was really ticking me off last night because every time there's a yielding event, right? And I mean, we still got time. It was yesterday at reset, and people were taking the iron tiles and farming them down and leaving like 87K on it. I'm like, are you out of your tree? And iron's 3 points, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm going and clearing them off, and then like if I hit anything else, I'm farming those down. But I'm like, be courteous, leave the irons for the other players, you
They
know?
don't care. Who was doing
No,
it?
they don't. I don't know, but 87K, there was about 20 of them, and I went and cleared every freaking one of them so they'd regenerate. And then I killed the alphas and farmed them down appropriately, where it didn't take 30 seconds or less to clear the tile.
Try to see who's doing it so we can tell them.
That one guy that has asked us for reps, I think his name starts with a K. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
He said he knew who it was. He wasn't going to mention names, but he was asking me. He's like, "Well, what do you farm down to?" I was like, "Leave like anywhere 300 to 500 on a tile. You want to leave something that's going to take them time that they either have to shield it or they have to nip away at it, right? But it's not going to be like sit on it 10 seconds and clear it."
Okay,
And he
so
goes, "Yeah, go ahead."
no, go ahead. Sorry.
So he said, "Yeah, I know a guy, he's farming them down like really, really low, and I don't understand what the point of that is." And I
Yeah.
said, it's a waste of time, really. Just clear the tile,
But he
clear it
wouldn't
down to
say who
3
it
to
was.
5. No, he wouldn't mention their name. We were in main chat, so
Yeah.
he didn't out the person, but I
Well,
ran across it yesterday, and I know it's not Red Commander because I always run into him, farming, and it's funny because he hasn't asked me for a rep since I said schooled him on not taking the excavator rep for 3 hours. I schooled him nicely. And I
yeah.
said, look, man, you don't need it for 3. You only need it to send the troops out, right? And then you come back and get a 15 again when they all
I
come back.
know they don't. So many people don't understand that whole
Mm-mm.
concept.
And but since I schooled him on it, I don't see him with it. So I saw him putting out on tiles the other day, and I gave him the rep.
Yeah.
While he was doing it, I just slapped the rep on him for 15 minutes, and I don't know that he noticed, but it's like I felt bad. But you know what I like, K7 when we first came here, it was such a fucking shit show. And 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 now, after experience what I did with EIEIO over in Dominion, it's like kingdom mates helping each other. That's
Exactly.
cool.
Yes.
That is so cool.
We didn't have that when we first came to K7. It sucked.
No, we didn't even have that in 170 or in 90, wherever the hell we were.
This is
You
literally the
know?
first kingdom we've had that.
Mm-hmm.
The scoreboard updated.
And how's it looking?
386, I think, or
That's low
389.
for us. So Marco
Well,
had to get some
yeah.
points, and he
So,
was only in there for half.
yeah.
I'm at 111.
Oh, but you know what the difference is? Usually when he was scoring the
He was the
difference
meat
between
shield.
like the full, yes, he wasn't full troop.
Exactly. And I was the meat shield. Or,
Right.
yeah. So,
It's all good.
we'll do
So you're
arena.
at 386?
Hmm.
You're good. They won't pass that. They
Right.
need over 190 in each, and that's only one order need to get all the point. But they're
386.
gonna split if they have 2 order.
Yeah, so we'll do your arena tomorrow night and share that. And you'll be good, we'll be good. Everybody will get checkpoints. We'll only do enough
One.
for us to get, or
What's a level 4? 190?
190 tops, like 189
So I just need to
best.
be at the same alone like that. I'll get another 100,
Yeah.
maybe more because I came like it was already at 40
An
minutes
hour.
done.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so tomorrow night I'll do Travali's account, not mine. And
And I
so,
can be your protective, either myself or Lone. We'll all be there because you're gonna need 4.
yeah.
Um, and we'll figure it out. But that way will be the meat
We'll get
shield so that your
less and
guy,
you guys will get more.
right,
Mhm.
we'll be the meat shield so that you don't get hit for the offense category.
Send a message to Trevally to build some troops.
Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Tell them T7 only. Like, well, no,
Well,
you can make it do
T8s. You can
T8s,
do
but do
T8s.
80 million T8s is plenty. Or
Yeah.
at least enough to do, if he's just only putting in T8s, then enough to do 2 runs. Because I do every OVO with 80 million T8s.
Ollie.
I was sending a full march of tier 8 and 20 million tier 8 and the rest tier 7
Yeah, I had
for them.
my first one was split 25 and 20 T8s, and
Excellent.
then my second March was 40 T8s. So tonight. And those T8, I mean, like I said, they're nice as a backup, but I don't trust their offense yet.
Well, so I think that T8s are like the reinforcement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The backup guys, they got
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah, like they hold the wall.
Yeah.
You're the offense.
I don't know. I'm on my third glass of wine, by the way.
Right on. Right on. Well, she don't have far to go because her computer used to be in the same room as the bed. She's just got to fall over and hit the bed, and she's good to
Yeah.
go.
Go sleep beside the cat in the back.
I'm just gonna lay my head down.
Yeah, huh?
How many times have I
A
said that
few.
and legit laid my head down and fell asleep?
Yeah.
I did
Marco
too.
is funny. Marco used to fall out. B-Man was funny. Now B-Man,
That's why we have the sleeping channel.
yeah. I feel like I've been hitting these things forever. Can you guys speed up killing some of these damn things?
Look,
I'm just
fucker.
kidding. There's a lot more than I thought there were. Either
The
that or
alpha?
yeah, because I've been hitting them now since
Go kill apostate
I will.
for the
Soon as I'm
event.
done.
And they give around the same point at alpha, right?
They do.
Yes, it
Yeah, they
gives
do.
the exact same points.
It's just I'm low on I can do it, but I'm low on faith. I have 35,000, 5,000s, and then I don't know what I got on the 2,000s. I've been milking it for several OVOs now because I'm just not happy with the prices of the packs for faith. But I need to stock up on it.
Where are we on stinking gifts?
We are what and that so they didn't come off
39
yet. They're
minutes
still
away.
to come on off, and then probably another 15 to 20 till they come back on.
Stinking gifts.
So you can definitely get your Twisted Fate done.
Huh?
You have time to get your Twisted Fate done.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Where
All
are
right, I'm
we
gonna
at
stop
now?
hitting alphas. I'm gonna go start hitting apostates.
I'm on level 4 on that. Let me open a treasure. I bet I have a treasure to open.
Better.
Yep, there it is.
Or level 6. 15,000 ducat, no fate or stamina. 40,000 dominant keys.
Yeah, I gotta go look at the packs. I don't really want to spend money though, but
Don't spend. Wait for the big one.
yeah, I don't know if I can hold out that darn
Yeah, you
long.
can.
Uh,
Stop it.
It's like an addict, man. It's like I just like to make sure I have my stuff, and it's gonna cut back surely on being able to do an academy study, in some of the OVOs. So hopefully we'll get some easy OVOs, I
With those
guess.
big pack on my alt, I got now 50,000, 5,000 stamina.
Nice.
And I think I got 80 of the fate.
I'll be right back.
80,000, 5,000
I'm gonna go get
fate.
some more wine. I'll be right back.
Okay, why don't you just bring the bottle? All these unnecessary trips.
She
Gotta put
had
it
the
right
bottle.
beside you.
She get the bottle was empty or
It should be about close now. If she's going for her third
yeah,
glass, it should be the bottle.
she had the bottle with her. She's gone with the bottle, empty bottle.
Oh, then she's going for her second.
We can see the cat sleeping in her bed.
Oh, yeah, I haven't looked. I'm not tuned in over there.
And she's still one hitting Alpha. One hit per time.
Yeah, that drains me.
She had too much time to waste.
Yeah, keeps her busy, so she keep focus on the packages. Because what? So you, oh, it's late by you too, right, Marco? It's like 20
Yeah,
after 11, 25 after 11.
Yeah, it's almost time for me to go. I'll find a spot where there's around 100 apostate level 6 so I can kill before I go
Yeah,
leave the recorder on.
yeah. I did once have one set up. I don't know that I do anymore. I just don't feel like messing with it. I'm slowly transferring my recorder scripts over to the Polarium app. So, you know, they all have to be redone because it's a different, you know, it's scaled differently.
I wonder what would happen if I like put on a. Never mind. Never mind.
Y-
Never mind.
Yeah. It ain't like the last time when you're sitting there in your
Never
skivvies and then
mind.
you
Never
take a
mind.
picture and send it. You're on video, man. Be
Never
careful
mind.
what comes off.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, Marco, hang around. It gets lively.
What the fuck are she talking about?
It's
Well, the last time,
never
She
mind.
changed in
oh, she
front
said
of
never
the
mind.
cam.
Never
No, we weren't on
mind.
camera. We weren't on camera. But all of a sudden, I hear the guys going, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "What'd you do? What'd you post?" She said, "I didn't give them this picture." And she sent it to me. I'm like, "Oh Lord, thank God you didn't give that to them."
And then I accidentally put a picture up that I didn't mean to put up, and I had to hurry up and delete it, but somebody saw it before I deleted it. It was
Yeah.
it was wild.
Oh, wild.
Let's
The
put it this way.
conversations were not
That's
G-rated.
why Murdoch stuck around as long as he did.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who saw it.
Have you talked to him? I mean, I know I've seen him
No.
pop in and out, but
No, not for probably, well, it's been like a month or two. He asked me to put one of my alts in his order, and I thought he was building it up, but I don't know. I haven't even looked. So the farm town that over there, I want to say maybe it's Ava or Ainsley.
yeah,
That's in a weird order.
yeah.
That's his order. So if you look in there and see his account, you'll see when the last time was he logged on.
Are you talking about the GF 806?
That one, yep.
Olivia.
Olivia. Yep. See.
See, even he can't get away. He still pops back.
When is the last time he logged on?
I don't know. I didn't go look. Let me look.
Oh, well, I thought that was the
I
whole
didn't go
point.
look. I'm busy.
That was the whole ID.
I thought that was the whole
I'm
point of you
busy.
looking at that.
I'm going now. One day ago, 1 day, 1 hour.
See, yeah, he pops in every now and then. And I haven't spoken to him in like probably a month or two.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
and he's
there's
got a
more.
level 4 sit.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I just don't understand why he's doing that. when I've
I
got
don't know.
5 sits in the kingdom you could have.
Yeah, he's got a level 4.
Okay.
And he's apparently doing arena. He's got a good kill ratio.
That's
Better than mine, but also I was gone for.
well, but so was he.
Yeah, but so his is better than mine, so he must be doing arena
He's probably
or
doing arena by
something.
himself and killing it. But it's not hard to kill a level 4 arena either.
No.
It's so funny that we used to
We
struggle
would
with
see
that.
pop the arena in the main chat, right?
Yeah. So if you see the GF with a number, it's him.
Hmm.
I just never pay attention to who all does.
I
I
don't look
never
at
really
main
look at
chat that
chat.
often.
When it flashes at me, I click on it and click off of it because it's like,
Eh.
eh.
Eh?
I've never been friends with Polarium chat. I just bitch every time I have to use it. And then if you start typing but open the big screen, what you type doesn't appear in the big screen, so you got to type it all over again. It's like, come on.
All these glitches.
Seriously, it's just done to aggravate us. Watch, we'll teach them. We'll get them to do our bidding. We'll have them clicking certain ways. I mean, think about how many routines we do because their shit's all messed up on purpose. So let's see what I got here. Oh, I almost have 4 checkpoints for my Grand Inquisition. Yeah, these are my least favorite. I think also because, there's only one Inquisitor. And we are battling assailants. We're one checkpoint away from finishing it.
Which one is that? Twist of Fate?
No, battling assailants.
Yeah.
Yeah, the group,
Oh,
the bigger
same.
one.
Yes. How did I do that? What did I get? Amber shards. Okay.
The
Amber
group,
shards.
so all the order did it.
Yeah. Knack is doing most of it.
I stopped. I'm on assailant apostates now, so the rest is up to you alone.
Okay.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. I'm doing this other
Okay.
stupid thing. Plus, you guys always outscore me in arena
OVO, yeah.
and OVO, arena and OVO. Like, okay, I'm just used to it now. I am so accustomed to number 3 spot.
I don't even know why that's happening though.
I think it's all y'all's townscapes, that's where I'm lacking. I mean, I've got the gems, I've got my equipment leveled up. I do not have level 50 of that stupid ruins bullshit, but
Yeah, but I'm not even sure
uh
how.
but it's got to be all those
It's
townscapes
gotta be the
and your
townscapes.
achievements. Yeah, I mean, you guys, I'm catching up slowly in achievements. That seems to be easier than level 50 in the ruins or trying to acquire all those damn townscapes, but
I don't know how many townscapes does Lone Wolf have. Do you know?
no, I have no idea. Not a clue.
It's gotta be the townscapes. Cause I feel like you should be making a lot more than you're making.
Point wise, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't lose a lot of troops, but the points are, but it's all good. I mean, look at it. I'll never really catch up to you guys. I mean,
You might.
unless I get a Ducat pack that I could go buy, 5 or 6 townscapes, but it's going to take a minute. But I'm glad at the progress I did make.
Yes.
You know, I got those studies done and out of the way. And it's kind of like it feels good, but then it kind of feels bad because it's like now I don't have any studies to do, so it's really hard to make points, in
Yeah.
that category. And I'm still doing my 5 buildings, and I made sure before I demolished my buildings, I don't know if you all would have noticed, because once I demolished my buildings, it killed the supremacy. But I made sure I topped it off, so we got all 10 checkpoints. And then I demolished my 5
Yeah, that's all you have
buildings.
to do.
And then it did, but then it put us back. It showed like,
It doesn't
we were
matter.
on checkpoint 6, but you already had them.
Yeah, as long as we get the
And
checkpoints. We're not trying to rank, we're just trying to get the
no,
checkpoints.
exactly. So I made sure that that was completed before I
Yeah.
demolished. And then, Marco, what were you building yet last night?
One town at a time. Destroy, rebuild, destroy,
I saw
rebuild.
that. I was like, what is he doing? Were you doing? So you're doing for perfectionist.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought about doing that too to get my supremacy, the whatever was on.
Perfectionist.
I did the recorder. It takes like 3 minutes, 7 seconds per building to level 33 and destroy. I have to go like very slowly so it won't bug. Get the
Right,
time to the computer to put everything back together.
right. Yeah, I think tomorrow I might make a new recording for doing the buildings, and that way I have it.
Oh, I only do it one at a time.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely only do the one at a time, but I'll do like I'll make a recording because I know they're slightly different in time according to what type of building it is, if it's
Yes.
lumber or if it's a mill, an iron,
Yeah, mine.
whatever. Yeah, mine, that's it. Thank you.
I'm
A
here to
mill or a
help.
mine.
Choose one and stick with it. That's it.
That would be
Yeah.
the easy thing to do and less work, of course. I think I
And
have
you
three
need to
mines.
for the boost, the weak
Yeah,
boost that you need to
yeah,
use, you click one at a time because when
right.
you try to slide,
Yeah,
It
if
goes.
someone hit the help, it's
Oh,
fucked
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I feel like even if you click,
It has to be so slow. I mean, you have to do it like do it
if
as slow
someone
as
hits the
possible.
help, then it messes it up, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
able, like you can click 2 or 3 more past the what need, so it won't do anything on the screen. And if someone help or something change, it's gonna continue to use the boost.
right. If you're using a larger boost versus
So you're
Yeah,
a
doing 1
smaller,
week boost?
2 weeks.
Okay. Hmm.
I don't. It doesn't matter for me wasting some boost.
Yeah.
I got like 200,000 2 weeks.
Got you. I do not.
yeah, that one trophy run pack, it kept giving the boost with it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have all those.
It's about time. It's like they do the trophies about once a month.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, but I don't need any more of those now. I'm waiting for the big one, the Ducate.
Yeah, keep reminding me of that because I'll be like, oh, trophies. I don't need them
No,
now, but I might, right? Start stockpiling.
I've got too many trophies now at this point.
same too.
Oh, I only have 11 billion, 11 million, whatever the hell it is. Yeah,
Three,
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
four,
billion.
4 billion.
I have 8
Yeah.
billion. So now we just need ducats again.
Yeah.
And then and trophies for. Well, you get the trophy packs for upgrading.
Upgrading. I have
The
3 that are trophy
townscapes.
related. Yeah. I have 3 that are trophy related right
So
now.
what's gonna happen when we finish upgrading all these townscapes?
They'll make more
You
townscapes.
gonna be the same power of the other one?
Without all the T8s.
Yep. We just need the gear from Dominion.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Something that we will never get.
That'll
Never get-
happen.
no.
Never.
But you can get it with the tier 4 event, right?
I don't know.
You have to be in the top 10.
Top- Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
again, that will never happen.
Yeah, we need to use an alt to build billion of tier 4 and hit it.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure that's what they all do.
That would be interesting.
You could get somebody tells on you.
Yeah, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Balls can still use Wolverine. He's sitting over there in
Exactly.
K15.
That's why Balls can't use Wolverine. Somebody ratted him out.
And that's just somebody who was jealous because they didn't think of it first. Because why would you rat out a player for that? So what? Good for you. You figured out a way to get past Polarium.
But why would it be legal?
Because they don't want you getting trophies that way because then you won't buy packs.
Right. But meanwhile, you're spending the money to make the troops anyway, and it's your money, right? That don't matter though.
But like you cannot use your alt, my alt for my main account.
Yeah, I still believe they try to hold to the fact that you're not supposed to have more than one account.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. Are they able to see the IP address?
Yes.
I'm sure they are.
Yes,
I
they
mean, I
can.
log in into
Because
two of mine.
so
It
So
shows it on
anyway,
your account. It
the
shows it on
way
your account.
the way I would do it, like on your side, you built some tier 4, and I hit it with my main, so nothing's related.
it has to
Right.
be an alt that you haven't logged into. Because, like, Snow was doing it with Mars account, and they were trading hits, but because Snow had logged into Mars account before and her IP address was on
No, that's
his,
the point. You
yeah,
have to
it has to
not
be
log
an,
in.
yeah, it has to be an
Someone
alt
else.
that you haven't logged into before.
And in Dominion, it's better to be 2%, not 1% using 2 accounts.
Yeah,
Could be
Yeah.
hard.
yes. That's what I'm saying.
Oh fuck! I still got 4 more checkpoints in this stupid thing.
Yep. I'm at 8, 9. I need 2 more.
What are we
But
working
it
on? Twist of Fate?
Apostates.
apostate, the big one.
Oh, I already got that one done.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Did it last night.
Yes, I did.
Came on last night?
Yes.
6 days? 18 hours?
Yes, I did it
Not
last
tonight?
night.
You did it last night?
I'm pretty sure.
You did last night.
The Wigmar event.
Yep, that
yes.
one.
I already did that. I did it last night.
You did it last night?
Yes, I did it last night.
Fucker. Are you sure?
I'm positive, fucker.
That's your account?
Look. last checkpoint of assailants.
Woohoo! That means you're killing some alphas.
Well, you killed them all.
Oh, well, wait. Well, how you doing on Twist of Fate?
Twist of Fate. I'm on the 5th checkpoint. Almost done.
You're getting there.
Not today. Hitting one hit by a time.
Yeah, after I did most of the events last night, I'm like, well, shit, why did I do that? Now I'm not going to have checkpoints to do tomorrow's. I never think ahead in this game. It's like, just get it done.
Oh, Lone Wolf passed me in points.
Oh, fucker. He was putting the good troop and with the good march. No, that was Knack. Put some spies.
Oh, yeah. I screwed up like 3 in a row.
Same.
I don't know what happened. I do not know. No clue.
Oh well. I think I'm going almost midnight here.
Alrighty, man.
okay.
Good hanging with you.
King tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Arena. Woohoo.
Yep.
I
See
like
ya.
it. It's fun. Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't get lost. Don't fall in.
Okay. Let's see. What is this one called? Red Dream.
What's Red Dream?
I
What are
don't
you
know.
doing?
It's the name
Is that
of
the wine?
the wine.
I was like, what the hell's Red Dream? Sounds like a new drug. What the hell?
The name
You
of
know
the
me, I'm
wine.
always thinking medicine journeys. I'm Red Dream. I mean, that's just like, what's she doing? Smoking pot now? Like, that's not
No.
her. I know you don't do that.
It's like
I'm the
fizzy
only
too.
corrupted one. Is it sweet? You do whites, right?
It's interesting.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this.
So it's not hitting the palate right.
It's not. Let's see.
You have a different one?
Nope.
Well, you should be like palate dead by now, you would think. Well, when you have that first glass, it's like, and it might be like, oh, by the time you have the second glass of it, it's like you don't even notice it.
Right. No. So this would be my 4th.
Of the same bottle?
No.
Right. But how many glasses of this bottle have you had?
This is the first glass.
Yep. So by the second one, you won't taste it anymore.
Okay.
That's usually how it works with me. Like, there's some Shirazes out there that really kind of like dry. I don't know what. One night I was like, whew. And by my second glass, I was like, hey, didn't notice it. It was just drinking wine.
Yeah. 11 minutes. Jeez.
Woohoo. And then we start watching.
So
Which
did you
kingdom
see
you
the
starting in?
scoreboard?
Starting an enemy? No.
It's 5-1.
How'd they lose? Wait, how'd we lose one?
They took
Oh,
beating
they were.
power, which is
Let's
fine.
see.
It's not by much.
That's the only one that I can't really help with unless I transform. I'm gonna go pop my alchemy off here. So we're at 6.9. All right, so let's
Lone
see what
Wolf
this
can
has.
do that really easily.
I know he can. Which tends to make me believe he's still got some studies.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he said he does, but
Yeah, he like openly admits it.
all right, I'm gonna go do, and this is gonna cost, let's see, 2.5 billion. Here we go.
Wait, what?
I just had to pay 2.5 billion in gold to do that study.
You didn't have to do that though.
Oh, but I do one per week, and that's it. Someone to see. And of course, I'm not going to see the immediate. And I forgot to look at the real score before I did it. Yeah. But anyway, we'll see it in a bit. See if it helped a little. Because unfortunately, the power doesn't translate to the amount of gold because it's a tier 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's my contribution to the studies.
Woohoo!
I'll have my 5 buildings tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I realized, I have res and I have boost and ant, but I really don't want to make her bigger. But if we ever got in a pinch, I have so much available to do there.
Yeah.
I'm just not committing to it, She's good at 28. I don't need her any bigger, but if it was to come to shove and we needed it for a win, I'd be crazy enough to go do it. Because God forbid we can't make that fat lady sing for us. I just heard a noise outside.
Uh-oh.
My camera.
Better check your cameras for
Oh, my camera's not
guys
notifying
digging in
me.
your rocks.
Looking for bugs or looking for a hide and seek.
Bugs, yeah.
Oh, it's fireworks. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hear bangs. It's either fireworks or guns. You never know in Phoenix, but
Yeah.
well, Texas got to be that way too. You guys have pretty
Yes.
liberal laws for gun toting.
Yeah, it's annoying. We also have the highest numbers in school shootings.
I remember when I first moved to Phoenix back in 2007, and I wouldn't consider myself like really naive. Like I've seen a lot of stuff, but I was pretty naive. We were in northern Phoenix driving back down south, and I lived kind of like across the street from where I live now. And saw a beat down on a street corner, like 2-on-1, and cell phones flying into traffic. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I never, two guys teaming up on one, and then you walk into a Circle K and you got this guy rocking a 9mm down the front of his pants, and he barely looks 18, right? And I'm like, why? Like, why? Why you gotta carry a gun? But it's one thing you have a holster, you have it, you're aware, but no, just rocking it down the front of his pants. It was just kind of surreal.
Yeah.
And realizing, like, what do you need a gun to walk around in public with? Like, I don't know. I don't, to each his own on guns, but that's just a bit much.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
I had a guy I was waiting meeting a client doing a service call back in 2008 here. And I'm always early to the call in case, I plan extra time in case for whatever reason I have a hard time finding the location. And so if I get there early, I'll park down the street from them. I won't like sit in front of their house, And so I was sitting there and I was reading my email, and all of a sudden I see outside somebody's approaching the truck, and I look, and this guy is walking towards me, both hands on a gun, but the gun's pointed down in front of him, and he's coming at my truck, and I'm like,
Mm.
and he's like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, I'm waiting to do a service call. Is there a reason that you're approaching me with a gun in your hand? And he's like, well, the lady that lived in this house was just stabbed yesterday. And I'm like, oh, okay, but you just walk out your house holding a gun and approach somebody? Like, seriously, man? Like, I'm a woman sitting in a truck. What do you possibly think I'm doing? Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, that is very crazy.
You never know.
Okay. Let's open some gifts. For
What's that?
level 3 gifts gives me Amber Shards and Dominion Keys and Faith.
What are you reading?
One level 4 gift gives me Faith.
Oh, where are you reading that from? Is there something that's
I'm just
telling you, or you're
opening
opening?
gifts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
8
I
level
don't.
5 gifts. Silver, Faith, Boost, Stamina, Boost.
So you want to aim for the
Afternoon's
fives, I
candles.
guess, huh?
I guess. 3 level 6 gifts is Faith, Stamina, and candles.
Yeah, they can keep their candles. See, that's why we'll
Right.
never get an up. That's why we'll never get an upgrade to the Inquisitors, because people have so many candles now that there's no money in it for them. Like they would have to make it so atrociously high to up level because people would up level too fast.
Well,
They've
but
waited too long with these updates,
yeah. We're not getting another update. Not no. We're never
You,
getting it.
you think they're gonna phase us out?
Yes, this game is slowly dying
Well, how is it the Vikings is holding on?
because they're doing updates in Vikings. They've always done updates every 3 months to Vikings. They haven't done updates to Thrones in like a year and a half.
Like since right before I left.
Yeah. We're never getting an update. Apart from the seasons, no, never.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yet, and the thing is, we keep supporting them. But what are they going to do? They can't shut shop. I mean, they could, but like, there's got to be some way. Like, so I was talking to my attorney client, and she says, all that stuff that they make you sign off on, like with the software licensing, and you have to say, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, they are not Loctite. You can so sue them. And it's the same, Polarium's like, refer to our, all the laws and whatever regulations they have. It's not airtight. That's just a general blanket thing. And, they can't just shut. People have thousands of dollars in their towns.
Yeah.
And it's like, they can't, it would take, I don't know what they would have to do to even shut the game down. Like, how do you do that? I mean, there's got to be a way, class action suit. There has to be something,
Yeah,
right?
it would have to
That you
be a
go back
class
on them.
action. Yeah. But you'd have to get everyone's contact information too.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But yeah, I just
And an
don't see where
attorney
they can
willing to do
legally,
it.
right? I mean, it would take time, but I just can't see how. I mean, yeah, they could stop doing updates, but it's like they've collected the money and you own this virtual piece of town, which can't be any less than the virtual pictures they sell you. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're giving value to their pictures, well, then your town has to be worth something too. And how do you tell somebody, okay, we're done, it's shutting down? Oh, what about my property in here? Well, it's not your property. We're just allowing you to play it. No, wait a minute. I have a lot of money sunk into this. I paid your salary for a year.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've noticed now that you're using the Plarium
App.
app, they're building a new game called Towers of Titans,
I saw that.
and it's not out yet. So I'm like, why wouldn't you, if they can't take Thrones any further, so now they're pretty much going to do the same thing with a new game and start from the beginning.
Right, but I think
I
what it
think
is,
they've
so
taken Thrones as far as they can take it.
well, and that's the thing, wasn't Vikings the first model game that they had like this, and then Thrones is kind of like the spin-off of it, just under a different
Right.
time frame,
Everything
so they
was the
can't
same
milk.
thing.
Right, so they can't milk that anymore. They have to come up with something completely different, and like a completely different construct, if you will, to launch a new game, because using the same thing again is only going to be like, I mean, if they're already failing now, Thrones is dying out, right?
Yeah.
They're not seeing their numbers, then it would be really stupid of them to build another game based off the same model.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But, but still, would I go, if I'm not playing Thrones, I'm not playing any of their other ones because I went into Vikings once. I have a town somewhere
Same.
and, but
I didn't
it
like
just
it.
didn't hold me.
Yeah.
No, it didn't hold me. And I was like, I'm already putting money in Thrones. I'm not putting money in Vikings,
Same.
but, yeah, I think they're just, it was like shortly after we started playing or just before we started playing, it was bought out. Like Throne used to be in the top 200 and now it's not even the top 500.
Right.
So this casino company in Australia bought it from the original people who constructed it. And so if you think about it, right, a casino company, a company that has casinos in Australia runs this game. So it's run by a casino, right? And the same principle as a casino. It's just we don't see the damn no wins. There's no wins. There's no cash back,
Yeah.
right? And that's
Yeah.
why every time I write them the bitch, I'm like, it's not about your game. It's just about the people. We do the same mundane thing every week.
Yeah.
And but it's the people. It's definitely it's the interaction factor. I have I bought Skyrim online and I haven't even tested it out yet because I'm not done with the first Skyrim, but they have another online version only.
Mhm.
And I don't even know what I'd be getting into, but there's so many other games out there. Like I played Skyrim for like 6 months. I mean, I still play on and off. I'm not even close to being done. I bought that game like back in 2013 and never played it. And
Mhm.
they just in 2021 they released the 10-year anniversary of it and they did a little upgrade. Well, I just bought the upgrade to it. I already had the game and then I started playing. I'm telling you what, that game, there's never a boring moment. There is so much to do. So much to do and fun things to do. And guess what? It doesn't cost me anything extra.
Okay.
It's like I don't know what I bought the game for initially back in 2013, but I paid $20 for the upgrade to the anniversary edition. And on that $20, I haven't had to pay any money to anything else to do anything else. And I have had over, I'd say I'm over 1,000 hours in the game.
Yeah.
And I can go play at any time, and I still haven't touched all or done all the missions or touched on all the things you can do.
Uh-huh.
And like there's ways to make money in the game, not money, game money. And it's they have this whole aspect based off of potions, right? And so throughout the kingdom of Skyrim, there are different plants and substances you find and you pick up,
Mhm.
and they can be used to make potions, and you mix them in different, mix different things, up to 4 things in a potion, and it will give you, depending, each thing has 4 characteristics, and you don't even know what they are. Like you only figure out what they are as you mix them with something else, and then it opens up and says, oh, it's also good for invisibility, and or just to make better potions, like a potion that ups your potion skill, and making them, and so you get more potent potions. And when you make these and you get a good one, you can sell it. So they go for a couple $100, or some of them are maybe 70, $80. But you get one. I made one invisibility potion, and it's like $3,000. And I could go and sell it to the vendors, the shops.
Hmm.
And it's just cool. Like you have a way to make money to go and then do other things. And your equipment, I'm trying to even think, I don't even remember. You get different equipment and different like armor sets throughout the game, and you can upgrade those as well. And then you get like legendary, you'll find like a legendary sword that has magical powers, and it's like, but all this is wrapped into like there's just all this fun to be had. And if you get bored doing one thing, like kind of like, all right, I don't want to hit apostates anymore, I'm gonna go farm, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, there's only so many things you can do in here, right? Once you've upgraded your equipment, once you've done, there's not a lot of other things you can do. But this game is like, it's almost like open-ended in what you can do, and it's cool. Point being, I spent $20 plus maybe the initial, if it was even 80, it might have been 50, right? Back in 2013. And I've had more fun. I just don't have the people, but I've had so much enjoyment in that and not had to pay another cent. And here we are, we're a group, and we enjoy talking with each other, and that's the best part of the game.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
otherwise, it's just about you put money in and you get something, but it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
So, I always bitch about this game, and I always have, but I'm here. I'm here, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's enjoyment factors in it, but they've made it really difficult with everybody, especially if there's not going to be any upgrades. I mean, you hit like a stalemate,
Yeah.
like in Dominion. I mean, you can't hit nobody because you can't do any damage, and so you have to, you trade hits so you each get equal. But that's the only way you can like kind of make it in this game, right? Is to get other players and just do the trading hits, or belong to a big order, and who wants that shit? I mean, that's like intense hell.
Mhm.
So anyway, I'll stop knocking Polarium.
That's okay.
Hey, we got maybe 10 minutes.
Well, I
Start
keep checking and
start refreshing, and it's gonna pop up. It'll pop up. At the worst case, it'll be at the half-hour mark, but usually between the 20 and the 30, it should pop up. Are you gonna do it in Home Kingdom, or are you going
I
starting
mean,
in Enemy Kingdom?
you could take one and I could take one.
Yeah, which one do you want to be in?
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I don't give a fuck
Where are
either.
you right now?
I'm at 52. I'm at 238, 580.
I'll go home.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get prepped. I'll go down to my lower corner where I go, because I think there's not any action. We'll be cleaning up the kingdoms.
I mean, I hope so.
I don't think anybody is. I don't see any action. Do you see anybody else on but us hitting or doing anything in 52, let alone
I mean, no,
in
but
7?
there's
Yeah, there's nothing going on in
other
7.
orders here. Yeah,
Yeah, but
order.
I don't see any action. Get ready, set this for alpha, assailant alpha. All right, I'm gonna close and reopen. Do-do-do-do.
Still nothing.
Yeah, that's the patient waiting for it. But it'll be here shortly. Lucrative offer.
One of
I
our
know, but
guys came over, but he's not doing anything right now. The little
oh,
guy.
he's in our kingdom?
Yeah.
He's in our kingdom? He in the green?
No.
Is he out in no man's land like he's getting ready to hunt for packages? No.
No. He hasn't logged on in a minute. He's in level 4.
Okay. Maybe he's doing his assailant hits. Or no, twist of fate.
Maybe
I
he
think he can
tried
do
for a second, but
4s. Or he's just hiding out. Do you ever notice they come over and they just jump arbitrarily somewhere far away from the forest and they just sit there the whole OVO?
yeah. And don't do
It's
shit.
like, why jump over? Like, why jump over?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go back in and run another street. This is Monday. And someday I may get to 50 or I may not.
I have the hiccups.
Uh-oh. That means I'm full. Breathe. Okay, guys. It's just
Oh.
fireworks. Hey, come here. Nana, come here. It's okay. It's okay. I forget, this is Nash's first 4th of July, so I don't know what to expect for her
Mhm.
with all the noise.
Yeah.
Nothing yet. So yeah, to refresh the app, you just close it and then hit continue playing Throne
Yeah.
and go back in.
Yep.
How's your hiccups? Are they
They went
subsiding?
away. It was just
Good.
5 hiccups.
Okay. All right. We can deal with 5.
Yep. I can do
All right,
5.
come on. Come on, packages. I don't know if I open. Oh, I didn't even open all mine, so I'm gonna hit this one. Got 10,000 amber shards. All right, level 4. I got 4 of them. Opening them up. Got stone, dominion keys. Oh, I got 800, 1,000 inquisitor faith, and stupid candles. Okay, I got 13 fives. See what we get. 80,000 amber shards, dominion keys. Oh, I got some faith. Good. Not a lot, but I got some. Citadel boost. That'll work. What do I got left? Oh, I got 6 level 6. Let's see. Silver, dominion keys, stamina, 300, 5,000. They could put a little more something in there. Boy, I sound like a real bitch. I'm not happy with anything they give.
Oh, jeez.
All right, come on, guys. Give us some
Let's
boxes.
start. See what
Get it
happens.
rolling.
Come on, gifts.
I'm so happy I don't have to work tomorrow.
Same.
Oh, I gotta clean under my couches because we'll be moving them on Saturday.
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
it'd be kind of embarrassing, you roll the couch out and underneath there's a couple puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Fur balls.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my floors tomorrow, so that way ready for this thing I got myself into.
No gifts.
No gifts and no update on score either. We're still sitting at 6-9. Okay, come on, baby. Give us what we want. Meanwhile, where am I at on my... Oh, I got 1.5 checkpoints to go on the Grand Inquisition. No alphas yet. Top game, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
Like they make it look really like fantastic, like the graphic wise, but it's got to be about as cheesy as Thrones, I'm sure. It's their movies that make it enticing, right? Looks
Right.
good. But then the rest is just usually so basic.
Yes.
Collect champions and battle for glory. No, thank you.
I
I've
feel
already
like
got
it's
sucked
gonna be
into one.
raids. It's gonna be like Shadow of Raids or whatever that is.
Unless they got some real ingenuity over there and creativity. I don't know. I just don't have a desire to check out anything
But
more that they
I mean,
do.
isn't it the same, all the same developers? Like,
Yeah, it's all I mean, what's all under Polarium. So yeah, there's just like a software company like or a game company like Bethesda. Bethesda makes like Bethesda actually does the Skyrim series, the Elder Scrolls, and they also do this other thing called Fallout, which is but their games are so intense and like there's so much more to them.
yeah,
And yet Thrones, like a game like Throne, is making so much more money than they ever would. Like they sell it once and you're done. You own the game.
yeah.
But the difference in the graphics and what you're doing, it's almost like some of the graphics are very human like. And Thrones is very cartoonish. But
The scoreboard updated again. We're back to 6-0.
so that one study I did helped
Yeah,
the alchemy.
yeah.
I just wanted to contribute
You
in the only
did.
way that I could. I know.
You did.
Now I have 861 million gold left.
Oh God, that sucks.
I know. And that's why and then here Marco, nope, save for the megas. It's like, I want it now.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing them yet. Come on, guys. All right. No more than 15 more minutes, but it's painful watching it, right? I'll say I'm going to make an educated guess around 23 minutes after. That's my bet. What do you think?
Well, I'm gonna fall asleep before then, which sucks because
Don't fall asleep. Focus on something. Hit something. Hit something. Oh, dude, I've been at this computer hitting something and almost falling asleep. So, yeah, I feel you. Plus, you've been up since the butt crack of dawn.
5,
This,
5 a.m.
yeah, the butt crack, by a butt crack of dawn, and
5 a.m.
and it was a work day, and it's Monday, and so yeah, I can imagine you're spent. And what is?
It's
Why am I?
11:17, and I've been drinking, so
Yeah. Well, hang in there because I'm pretty sure in the next 6 minutes we're gonna see some action. That's what I predict. 6 more minutes.
okay.
Just six. And if not, well, then it's within the next, 7 after that. But definitely by the half. But I say 6 minutes. So what are you gonna do tomorrow on your day off?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're not dry. You're not gonna work the other
Maybe. I don't
job.
know. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not since I drank.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you. Oh, why do you think you'd be hungover?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, before you do go to bed, drink a
Drink
big glass of
water.
water,
Yeah.
take 2 Advil,
Right.
and then go to bed.
On it.
Come on, boxes. You'll make her be able to focus, and she'll be able to stay up a little longer just to hit you.
uh,
What'd you have for dinner tonight, by the way?
Potato soup.
Right on.
It was good.
That's that sounds good. Yeah, I like potato soup. Today I tried to, like I said, I did really good not ingesting carbs except for this drink. So, woohoo! One day. Next.
Mm.
Next. M&Ms were giving me a run for my money earlier over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
It was just, yeah, peanut butter M&Ms. I kept telling them they got to get the peanut M&Ms in the bigger bag, right? But yeah, that was my focal point while I was wherever I was, stuck in my shit.
It's crazy all these dead orders.
I
Whatever.
know, right? Everywhere. They should round everybody up and put them in one kingdom. Wouldn't that be a fuck?
Yeah.
That would like be. Oh, they're out.
Oh, okay. Let me
So 3 minutes earlier, refresh.
refresh.
But there's none in this area. Why are there none in this area? I think they're cheating us. I saw the thing, it came up. It says they're here. Lost gift, 2 hours, 59 minutes.
This is taking a long time to refresh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them though. I've hit 2 different spots and I'm searching and I'm not seeing. I'm going to refresh one more time. Wow. Like seriously, did they get that cheap on us? That they're really making them that sparse? I'll go here just to check.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them either.
Assailant, Alpha Assailant. Well, that's kind of messed up to show they're out and they're not out.
Yeah, there's nothing.
But do you see it in the list?
Yeah. Maybe it's gonna
Well,
take another 15 minutes for it to come.
it shouldn't. It shouldn't. They're usually, as soon as it shows there, they're usually out. I'm just quick scanning through and see if I see any.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of their infamous glitches. All right, I'm going to switch to browser and take a look. Games thrown. All right, play now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna refresh again. Be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I see one. All right, so definitely out, but I don't know how far am I? How 6 seconds? So I see one. Just one.
One
All
is
right,
not
so now
helpful.
I don't know. I'm telling so they definitely should be out, but now it's like, okay, let's see how many they're putting out because going back down to my starting position and there's still nothing there. I think these buggers got really cheap on us. And there's not a lot.
Yeah, I got 2.
Because I remember the days you could get up to like 10,
I
12,
know.
and now I'm getting one per 30-mile radius.
Yeah, that's jacked.
It certainly is.
Okay, there's 5. I think it just took a minute for them to come out.
Oh, I hope so. I'm still getting, I got 2. Crazy. Oh, this is the most I found. 3.
Mhm. 9. What? Two. Oh,
Spot 0.
yeah, I've hit 2 spots. That was like 0. Four.
I think they got cheap. I
Yeah,
think that's what
yeah.
it is.
They used to be a lot more.
Totally. Most I found in one section is 3.
I found 5 in one section and then 4 in another.
And I'm going every 60 miles. Give or take a mile. 1. I gotta be getting close to the top. One. Two. 0. All right, I'm at the top. I'm gonna go 60 over. So 440 minus 60 is 380. Down 30. One. Down 60. Uh, 3.
So not worth staying up.
Really not, because normally, you get several hundred
Yeah,
in
I
a
used to get
sitting.
like 300 to 500 every 3 hours.
Yep.
This is not worth it.
This is a farce. I think I'll have to complain to them. I think I'm gonna be like, what are you guys doing? Like,
Are you
you
working?
guys,
Are you working? Like, are you doing any work?
like anything, like, I mean, all right, you guys used to give us, we get, we had a 60-mile radius and we get maybe, whatever. And it used to be then 30, we would get, maybe a maximum of 10. But I'm only experiencing the maximum of 3 in a 30-mile square radius.
I don't think there's anyone working anymore. Like, legit. I don't think anyone's working over at Plarium.
Yeah, maybe not. This is something. This is seriously like
That was not worth it.
not worth staying up. I hear ya. Oh, one again. Like this is just piss poor. And then you usually know when there's other players out hitting because you cross paths. You'll see a hero running by you.
Yeah, yeah, that's not happening. So it's not that.
No.
No, I don't think there's anyone working at Plarium anymore.
They're
I think everybody quit.
letting it's one guy and the server the machines are
Yeah,
doing all the
it's just
work.
one guy.
It's just one guy posing as Annabelle Trust.
Yes. And he's like
Seriously.
overweight and balding and
Right. And he's like, watch, I'm just gonna fuck with them some more and take their money. That's all we're here to do is
yeah,
take all I'm here to
no,
do is take
getting
their money.
more with nothing than anything.
Yeah, it
This
just keeps getting cheaper.
sucks. Oh, there's 3.
So you only had one spot where you had 5?
Yeah,
What's your most common? My most common, I'm gonna say,
1.
is 1.
Yeah.
Seriously, definitely 1.
Yeah.
They're trying to get us all to quit so they don't have to pay us a severance when they cancel the game. Yeah, right.
This is wild.
I don't ever recall it being like this. And I did this I missed the bunnies at Easter. So what was the before that? I guess Christmas. Did they do anything Valentine's time?
Valentine's.
I even seem to remember there were more then than this.
Yeah, there would be like 10 at a time.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I think if
So,
enough people bitch, they'll have to rerun it.
I don't think they would. I think I legit think there's like not anybody working there anymore.
This is nuts. I will. I'll write something to them tomorrow. I've hit three spots. We're no more than 10 minutes into this, and I'm not getting squat. Fourth spot, 0.
Yeah, it was not worth it.
It wasn't, girl, but you know what it means you can do now?
Go to
You could
bed.
say, fuck it all and go to bed, because I'm going to do the same. I'm going to just go park in Home Kingdom, and tomorrow's a new day. Where am I in the scheme of things? I went up
Sorry.
and I went down. I've only done a quarter of the board, and in a quarter, maybe a quarter of the board, maybe a third. Is that a third? A little less than a third of the board. And I got, okay, so 23, 33, 36. I got 41 boxes and a third of the board. That's sad.
Yeah. Used to
So
get
anyway,
hundreds.
hundreds. Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Well, guess what? Time to bid farewell,
Yep.
go get comfy, get some sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, good night.
All right, good night. Don't forget to stop your video. You don't want
Yep.
that going on while you're getting
I
changed for bed.
Oh, I know.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.